Hi everyone, my name is Christy Bellardo and I'm an environmental education coordinator over at the Mohonk Preserve. Today I'm going to give you a really fun activity that you can do with your students and children outside in your backyard, and that's make sun prints. So here's what mine looks like. So sun prints are a really fun way to take advantage of a very sunny day, and you can place a whole bunch of objects on a piece of paper and leave it in the sun for up to an hour, if not the whole entire day. And when you come back and you remove those objects, you can see where the sun has bleached all of that negative space, the whole entire paper, and then where you had placed those objects, that paper underneath of it is still nice and dark. It's really easy and really fun. I'm going to show you how we can make one of our own. So the materials that you're going to need for a sun print are just some construction paper, a whole bunch of natural objects like leaves or pine needles or rocks or sticks, and some sun and some tape and a little bit of time. So I went ahead and I started to create my own sun print. And so what I did was I took a whole bunch of those natural materials and some tape, and I secured all of my pieces down on the piece of paper that I'm going to use. So when choosing natural materials to sun print with, I try to not take leaves that are still alive off of plants. Some of these green ones that I found were already broken off, some of my plants, but try and take things that are already broken off. So rocks or, dried up pine needles or leaves, just so we're not disturbing things that are still alive growing around our backyard. And so you'll take your natural materials and you'll put some tape on them, and then carefully place them wherever you want on your construction paper, and that you can make it look like a picture, or you can place them randomly. It's however you decide. It's your piece of artwork. And just know that you shouldn't put everything all in one area, because if you do that and the sun, you start to print, let the sun print onto it, it might just become one big blob. So it's really nice to kind of spread out your objects so the sun can sun bleach everything all in different places, and then you get a variety within your art piece, and it just shows more. And so once you're ready to print with the sun, you can then go ahead and just place it out into the sun. It can be a little difficult at times, especially if you live in a kind of a breezy area, so you can kind of secure it down with some rocks if you want. Or what I did was I took an old picture frame, and the glass that that is usually associated with that picture frame, I used that, and I just placed my sun print underneath that glass. That way it kind of smushes it all down, and then I placed it into the sun, and I left it in there for pretty much a half a day, but it just also kind of depends on how sunny it is. If it's partly sunny, then you might want to take a little bit more time, but if it's direct sun, it might take a little bit of less time. And then once you give it enough time to sun bleach and print, you could then remove all of your natural materials carefully from that tape and then admire what you've made. So try out a sun print and take advantage of a nice sunny day at your house and enjoy. Bye, friends.